Okay, you're live. Hold on, I gotta hit this video again. Hold on. Let me do the video
Hi,
again.
everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Slim Just My Opinion. Oh my God, y'all. I've had a crazy day, okay? So just bear with us. We have a new tech on on a back burner. Um, we're gonna give it up for Heather, giving that much love to Heather doing the damn thing back here. So people just bear with us. It's fresh. We're trying to get this together. Okay. So thank everybody for tuning in with Slim J, just my opinion. And we're gonna get some really good things to you all, especially you guys, because y'all don't want to mind. Y'all just don't want to mind. So we're gonna wait till some people come in. I don't see anybody out up there on that chat line. Tune in and stay up with us just a little bit, please. Thank you. Uh-oh.
Okay, I just sent it out. I'm gonna go ahead and replay your opener real quick, okay? And then we'll start after that. That way it gives time for people to come in.
So just hold on, and we're waiting for you guys to tune in with
Okay.
Slim J. Just my opinion.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before the new. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed.
When I come in and start talking, I need to get my process
Play our
up
roles and
before
ignore
you
the
can go to
problems.
the main process or procedure.
I like to be away in my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow. I think I'll chew it. I wish I knew how much I
It doesn't matter. I just have to go blind with it.
Okay. Let me get you back on here. Okay, and you're back on.
Hello, people. Thank you all for tuning in. Hello, baby Scorpio, for tuning in with us with Slim J. Just my opinion. We trying to get this together and everything. Today we're gonna have to talk about something very serious. Um, with the men's. Last week we was talking about the women's and the mammograms. Now we have to talk about the men's and their prostate cancer processing, getting things together. Because I mean, we love our men's, right? And we want them to be healthy as well. But for some reason, they just don't want to go through that process. They don't want to go through that someone sticking their finger or maybe an object or maybe taking a pill or whatever. It's all kind of ways that you can actually take this thing to get your booty check. That's the only thing. So, with that said, guys, we really got to go and get that check out. We really need the black men's to go and get that check because it is actually a big thing for black guys for some reason. It's kind of like crucial. Um, I mean, the other races, yeah, they also have it, but for some reason, it kind of just hit us black people a little hard, prostate cancer, because y'all don't want to go and get it checked. Y'all don't want to go to the doctor. Y'all want to be hard headed. And then when it goes to stage 3, stage 4, it's too late. So I'm need you black men's to get out there and get it checked. And it doesn't mean that you've been with P. Diddy. It just means that, you went out there and got yourself checked because you don't want to have something growing in your body and you're not, paying attention to it. So what we got, Heather, we have on the chat line.
So we're gonna go ahead and do a prostate cancer symptom diagnosis and treatment from Stanford University. So I'm gonna go ahead and share the screen and we'll press play.
Hello. Get the education, sir.
After skin cancer, prostate cancer is the most common cancer diagnosed in men in the United States. Roughly 1 in 7 men will develop prostate cancer at some point in their life. It is a cancer that will very likely affect you or someone you know. Also, because it ranks second only to lung cancer as the cause of cancer deaths among males, it is an important disease to understand. In this video, we will be discussing how prostate cancer is diagnosed and treated. What are the signs or symptoms that have prostate cancer? What is PSA? How is prostate cancer diagnosed? I've been diagnosed with prostate cancer. What are my next steps? What is the prostate? Prostate cancer affects the prostate gland, which is a male organ located in the pelvis next to the bladder. The prostate has only one function, which is solely reproductive in nature, and it is to produce semen. It is a small gland, usually the size of a walnut. What are the signs or symptoms that have prostate cancer? In the vast majority of situations, there are no signs or symptoms that alert the patient to the presence of prostate cancer. Some potential symptoms of prostate cancer are difficulty with urination and slow urinary stream, although these symptoms are much more likely to be present in benign prostatic enlargement. However, we are fortunate to have good screening tools to diagnose prostate cancer. The mainstay of screening is a blood test known as PSA. Digital rectal exam, or DRE, or when the doctor examines the prostate with a finger, is also another important diagnostic tool. What is PSA? PSA, which stands for prostate-specific antigen, is a protein made by the prostate and is detected by a simple blood test. PSA levels can increase when prostate cancer is present. However, elevation in the PSA alone is not sufficient to diagnose prostate cancer and must be followed by a biopsy to confirm the cancer diagnosis. When should I start PSA screening? Screening for prostate cancer depends on many factors, such as family history, age, and ethnicity. Those with a high risk of developing prostate cancer should begin PSA screening in their 40s. These are individuals with a strong family history of prostate cancer and/or are African American. It is important to talk to your doctor about your risk factors and when to begin screening for prostate cancer, as those factors may influence your decision. For most other men, PSA screening generally commences in their 50s. What is a normal PSA result? There is no normal PSA result, and a variety of factors can influence PSA other than prostate cancer. PSA can be influenced by one's age, the size of the prostate, and the presence of infection or inflammation. Is there an imaging study that can diagnose prostate cancer? Another useful screening modality is imaging the prostate using magnetic resonance imaging, or MRI. Although MRI is not perfect in its accuracy in finding cancer, it can help refine biopsy to target any areas of suspicion seen on MRI to improve the accuracy of the biopsy technique. How is prostate cancer diagnosed? PSA and MRIs are modalities only used for screening, and prostate biopsy is the only way to definitively diagnose prostate cancer. How does the biopsy work? The biopsy is done using ultrasound, and small needles are used to sample the prostate. The ultrasound probe is gently placed in the rectum, and the biopsies of the prostate are directed through the rectum into the prostate under local anesthesia. As the rectum in this location does not have much in the way of pain receptors, the vast majority of patients are able to tolerate the procedure without additional anesthesia requirements. In cases where an MRI was done and shows a suspicious area, an MRI fusion biopsy is done. This is when the MRI and real-time ultrasound images are fused so that the information from the MRI can be used to target the area of suspicion, which leads to a much more accurate biopsy. I've been diagnosed with prostate cancer. What are my next steps? Prostate cancer represents a disease with a wide spectrum of severity, some of which are more aggressive and others which are slow-growing and unaggressive. Not all men
Pause.
diagnosed with prostate cancer require treatment. If prostate
Now, see, that procedure will make a lot of people, or I'm sorry, a lot of men turn their heads and not want to go through that procedure. But just think of how many females that, get the PET smear, the thyroid procedure. I had a thyroid procedure and it was not good. It was not good at all. I mean, they go in, they scrape, they actually suck out skin out of you. So, you know, I had to get it done to make sure that I was okay and I was healthy. And therefore, you men need to go ahead and get it done and make sure that y'all healthy. It's not taking your manhood from you. It's actually make sure that you're healthy because cancer is a solid death. It's so solid. Cancer is better than AIDS, so that's something that you should, go and get. I mean, you sit up on a corner with your homeboys telling them how you do this and how you do that, but tell them how to go and get the colon check. Because I mean, it gets you. Don't think about it. Be like, oh yeah, I don't feel good. When I take a dump, as men say, then I don't feel good, or I'm bleeding. Bleeding from from the butt. Is it hemorrhoids? Is it prostate? I mean, is it cancer? What is it? If you don't sit up here and get that shit checked out, then your ass gonna be sitting somewhere else, either in the hospital with a bunch of tubes in your ass, or you're gonna be in a grave because you did not sit up here and acknowledge your body and respect your body like you respect your car. You go put those $5,000 ass rims on your car, $5,000 ass paint job on your car, but you can't get your body checked out. Don't that seem kind of backwards? You men need to get this done. Y'all need to get it checked out because, like I said, cancer is a solid killer. It's worse than AIDS. Cancer been out here forever. AIDS came out here in 19. I did my research in 1984. I actually did a research on I'm sorry, on AIDS. Excuse me. So cancer been out here way before that. Go get yourself checked out thoroughly. You don't have insurance? Get you some. You got insurance on your car? Probably not. Probably not. Y'all have all these big ass speakers, put all this money in y'all cars, in the clothes that you wear, and all that. And y'all still end up have to have somebody to sell some damn plates or a GoFundMe to bury you. Y'all got y'all priority messed up. Y'all really need to get together and get this shit checked out. Shit. P. Diddy sitting up there getting y'all baby oil and y'all sitting up there going for it. But he give y'all a couple $100, a couple thousands, but y'all can't sit up here and get y'all shit together. Get that checked out. Get it checked out. It ain't gonna take you long, and it ain't gonna hurt you long. I'm pretty sure your butt ain't gonna be stretched out that big to get this process done, to make sure that you healthy as far as prostate cancer and the procedure. I mean, I was joking at first, but it is something serious, and it mainly goes against our black people that don't want to go up there and get this done. It don't take your manhood. It just take your life to say, you know what, I'm gonna have control of my life and make sure that I don't have the cancer, or I don't have to go through that. Because going through that shit is worse than catching it before it happens. So let's see what else they got to say about what you need to do.
Slim, just to retouch on what you said, the first report of AIDS was reported in June of 1981, and
Okay.
the first report of cancer was founded in 1913, but it wasn't for sure like a diagnosis to 1930s and 1937 to be exact.
See,
So cancer had been around
a long
more.
time. Yeah,
And
cancer have been a long. I mean, it been there. A lot of people didn't much know what cancer was. They didn't. They just like, oh, well, they died because they was old, or they died because they was sick. But they was sick of what? Like, how did they really die? And like I said, excuse me, if you really go back and look into that, cancer is a solid killer. Cancer can take over your whole body. Okay, they can diagnose you like, say, okay, oh, your toe got cancer or whatever, and then they do that, or you say, I don't want to go through that because they gonna do this, and then that cancer is spread like fast. And it was like the guy that was on I think me and G just talk about this. The guy that Panther, what was it? That movie that's supposed to be a big movie that he came on, and then like he died of prostate cancer, or
you're talking about Black Panther.
yeah, Black
The
Panther. There you go. Thank you. You see how this took that young man out because he was hurting. He was going through some shit, but his pride was too big to go and get himself checked out. Women's, men's, go get yourself checked out. Because I'm scared of fuck of needles. I mean, I ain't gonna lie on that. But when it comes to get your health together and taking care of yourself and want to be here for longer term, then go get that. Go get that. Go get your body check out. Go get an exam. Go get the whole 9 yards. You want to sit up here and be here for your kids, your whatever the case, whoever it is that you want to be here for. Be here for yourself and get yourself checked out. Go get you some real results. Don't go and say, I got a cold, so I'm just gonna give me some Robitussin. I'm gonna go get me some 360. I'm gonna go get me some NyQuil. Go get checked out and understand what's going on with your body. Because if you don't, your body is gonna end up at somebody's funeral home. And that's not what you want. I mean, I have said this on numerous of my podcasts. We was born and we know we're gonna die. We just don't know how we're gonna die. But some of the things you can kind of, avoid. And that's as far as keeping your health up. If you don't have insurance, they have different places that you can get help with the insurance. They got gold cards. They have insurance that you can even buy now. So y'all gotta do this for yourself. Do this for yourself and your family. The one that's loving you, the daddies, that you sit up here and show love to. You're there for your kids, you're there for your wife, you're there for whoever that you love. Be there for yourself and also get this checked out because this is major. Like I told y'all, I had to go my damn self. And I'm like, didn't know that. Now want to go pay my booty. But guess what? I'll be hurting for a little while, disappointed for a little while, and feeling bad for a little while, but it won't be no P. Diddy style. So let's go to the chat line and see what they say, because I see they bumping over here. What you got, Heather?
Okay, so shout out to baby Scorpio blowing up that comment
baby
section.
Scorpio.
Thank you for being so active for us tonight. It's best to catch it before it's too late. And I know that's right. Okay, so what age do men need to go get the procedure done?
I think it was like 45 and 50.
Yeah, 45 for high risk and 50 if you don't have any genetics of it. So if no one in your family ever had it before as medical history, then you would be 50 unless you have some type of symptoms of it. But if there is a history of cancer in your family, then it would have to be 45.
Yeah.
Then we got Monogram Hot Dog. I don't know what that was from. I think we were talking about the test women have to do.
Okay.
And then let's not forget the music. I did forget about that, so I hope y'all can hear it now. I have it playing in the background. So, you want to finish off with the video that we were on, or you want me to play the next one?
Yeah, play it. But let's give a shout out to Heather. She's doing a good job. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When JG told me that, oh, I'm gonna get somebody else doing it, I'm like, no, because we got this. We know how we do this. And Heather, you is doing a good job. Thank you. Thank y'all. We had a little rough start.
I was like, I don't want to do this. Can she pre-record? And he was like, no. And I was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna run it then.
That's right. And that's the cool part about JD. He he a person, like, you gotta know him. I don't want to put him out in this situation, but anyways, I'm gonna take this time out to say he do push us to do things that we don't want to do, but he know that we can do it. And so, like I said, Heather's doing a great job. and
Thank
and thank
you.
y'all all for tuning in with Slim J. Just my opinion. Heather is rocking this, and we're gonna keep this moving. And let's go to the next video.
The next one? Okay. Hold on.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so like I said,
men will get prostate cancer in their lifetime compared to 1 in 8 for other men. The exact fully known, but it might be linked to genes. In this short but important video, I'm going to explain some risk factors for developing prostate cancer, what to do if you're a black male over the age of 45, and what might happen when you go to see your doctor. Now, I hope that this video could potentially save yours, a family member's, or a loved one's life, so please do share it widely and leave any comments below to help others. Before we start, let's just briefly take a look at what the prostate is and what potential symptoms of prostate cancer are. So the prostate is a small gland in the pelvis, and it's part of the male reproductive system. It's about the size of a walnut, and it's located between the penis and the bladder and surrounds a tube called the urethra. Now, the main purpose of the prostate is to produce a thick pee. You may also have a weak or interrupted flow of urine. You may be urinating more often, especially at night, so you could be getting up at night time to go to the toilet or having trouble emptying your bladder fully. You may also notice pain or burning during urination, blood in your urine or semen, as well as pain in the back, hips or pelvis that doesn't seem to be going away. Now, it's important to keep in mind that these symptoms may be caused by conditions other than prostate cancer, and sometimes prostate cancer doesn't have any symptoms, especially if it's at an early stage. So now we know a little bit more about what the prostate is and what some potential symptoms are, let's discuss risk factors. So we already know that black men are more at risk of getting prostate cancer, but other things that might increase the risk in black males are if you're aged 45 or over, and your risk does increase as you get older, your father or brother has had prostate cancer, or your mother or sister has had breast cancer. Now, just because these might apply to you does not necessarily mean that you have or will develop prostate cancer, but I think it's always good to be aware of the things that could make you at higher risk so you can have an informed discussion with your health provider. So what if you are a black male over the age of 45? What should you do next? Well, if you're black, you have a prostate and you're over 45, you should speak to your doctor about your risk of prostate cancer. I'd also strongly recommend that you speak to them about having a prostate-specific antigen or PSA test, that can help to diagnose prostate cancer. Now, there are advantages as well as disadvantages to having a PSA test, and it's important that you're aware of these. Now, some of the advantages are that it can help pick up prostate cancer, any symptoms. It could potentially help to pick up a fast-growing cancer at an early stage when treatment could stop it from spreading and causing problems. Now, the PSA test can also be done at intervals to check for any changes. However, it does have some disadvantages. For example, your PSA level might be raised even if you don't have prostate cancer. Many men with a raised PSA level don't have prostate cancer, and PSA can be raised after vigorous exercise, so things like spin cycling, sexual intercourse, or in a non-cancerous condition called benign prostatic hypertrophy, or BPH. The PSA test can also sometimes miss prostate cancer, meaning that it's not 100% accurate. Now, for these reasons, so the pros and cons, you'll need to talk to your doctor or practice nurse about these before deciding whether or not to have the PSA test, and remember to tell them if anyone in your family has ever had prostate or breast cancer. So some people might ask, why would I go to my doctor if I don't have any symptoms? Well, most men with early prostate cancer that has not spread beyond the prostate prostate don't have any symptoms, and often symptoms only develop once the cancer has become bigger. But if you do have prostate cancer and it's caught at an early stage before it's causing symptoms, there's a good chance that treatment could stop the cancer from spreading. And whilst it may not be possible to cure your cancer, you may be able to have treatment to help control the cancer as well as manage symptoms. So what's going to happen when you do go to your doctor? Well, typically your doctor is going to ask you questions and examine your prostate through your bottom using a gloved finger covered in jelly to check it for the size, shape and consistency. They'll also have a discussion with you about checking your bloods, so things like the PSA test. Now, it's natural to feel worried or embarrassed about going to the doctor or having tests, but don't let that stop you going to see them. Remember, your doctor is a trained professional who will have seen this many times before, and they're going to be able to give you a good idea as to whether or not you have a problem that needs treatment. If you're not sure about what to say to your doctor, I've included a link from Prostate Cancer UK for a form which you can print out and fill out to show them, and I hope that this will help you have an informed conversation and cover all of the key important points that you need to discuss with them. Finally, what should you do if your doctor won't give you a PSA blood test? Well, here in the UK, if you're a black man over 50, you have the right to a PSA test if you've thought carefully about the advantages and disadvantages. If your doctor doesn't agree to give you a PSA test and you're a black male over the age of 50, you should ask to see another doctor or practice nurse. If you're a black man between 45 and 49 years of age, you're not entitled to a PSA test until you're 50, but because you are at higher risk, many health professionals believe that you should be able to have tests from the age of 45 if you've thought about the advantages and disadvantages. Again, I've included some great resources from Prostate Cancer UK in the description box of this video, which can help guide you.
All right. Okay, so, look, I used to be embarrassed when I went to the doctor. Just as you guys would probably be. Just as the doctor said, they've seen this many of times. They have seen small, big, large, confused, thought about, don't know, on females and males. So therefore, don't be embarrassed of getting your body checked. I had to get a conclusion with myself to say, look, you know what? They done seen this before. So it's like, I used to be like this. Now when I go to a doctor, I be like, okay. You know what I'm saying? So don't be embarrassed of someone checking you out to help you with your health, save your life. And you men, especially, did you just hear that, man? Most black men is at a higher risk of prostate cancer versus any other race. And me personally, because this just Slym, just my opinion, I feel that every other race go out there and get themselves checked out and make sure that they okay, versus the black men that come up with they violating you. No, you violate yourself, and you not caring about yourself because you're not getting the proper procedure that you need to get on yourself as far as your health. Get out there, go to a doctor, get your prostate count. Your butt checked. And like I said, it's natural. If we don't get checked out and we don't check on ourselves, they're gonna say, damn. I know Bob was sitting up, he was healthy. Everything looked good on him. But then he died of prostate cancer because he did not go get that check. And he had the symptoms. He was feeling all the vibes, but he was too embarrassed to go and check himself out. don't do it. And ladies, if you love your man, father, son, tell them about this and tell them to go get it checked out. We're already losing men's sons to violence in the street. Why lose it to counsel? Don't you think that makes sense? Get it checked out. Let's do this. This is Cancer Month, October. So women's get the mammograms, men's get the prostate check, and we can all just get along, be happy, be healthy. We can talk about some other shit. Don't get out there and say I'm gonna do it and don't do it. Go and get yourself checked. Love yourself, love your family, and get that love. Like I said, it's embarrassed maybe, but let's just go ahead and do it. It don't take long. And again, for those who don't have insurance and need help or whatever, they have different places that actually do free check for men's. Now, I didn't know that. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you, Heather. Well, you can actually, they do free screenings. So you just go out there and do research. Get yourself checked out, because if you don't, like I said, it will be crucial for you. It's more pain to go through that shit than it is to go ahead and get it checked out and call it a day. At least
Hey,
you'll
Slym,
be happy and free. Yes, ma'am.
did you want me to read them out?
What's that?
Some of the free or low cost prostate cancer screening locations.
Please.
Okay, so the first one is LGBTQ healthcare. They provide screenings. The University of Texas MD Anderson Cancer Center, the local health department, prostate cancer support groups, like the Prostate Cancer Foundation, or any local group. You'll find them like hosting screening events. So you'll probably see a flyer or see it online or on a bulletin board somewhere. And some churches and community centers will hold health fairs that include free screenings as well. When I said local health departments, it's the Harris County Public Health. They have a program where you can like directly speak with someone about having it done. And there are several locations around in the area, in the Houston area.
See? So we have no excuses. Heather made a point on TVH the other day. I think I was actually trying to go against her. I was not going against her, but I was just trying to see, like the good and the bad of the situation, about people in their credit, people trying to get, a different help in getting a house or getting health insurance, or just getting help, period. And she made a good point. And even when she did, and I was like, nah, she got me. Okay. Because you know why? It's too many places that you can go here in Houston and get this done. It's too many resources that you can go and get help from. If one place don't help you, go to another one. It's just so many. Don't give up, because that's what they want you to do. They want you to get frustrated. They want you to give up, and you don't have no other resource. Don't do that. And if you lack of education, as far as reading, as far as computer literacy, then ask somebody. Get the help that you need and move on. Don't feel embarrassed. Because you know what? It's not only you out here that have that problem. It's not only you out here that's going through this. So get the help that you need to make sure that you healthy. Make sure that you have a place to stay and you can afford this. It's Houston's too damn big to sit up here and say I can't get it.
Mhm.
You just got to get the help and ask for it. A closed mouth don't get fed. And that's what I want you men's out here. Not only the black men's. I don't want y'all to to feel that I'm just focused on black men's. I just knew that black men's was a higher rate of, you know, having prostate cancer. So I want y'all to get understanding. It's all men's. Women's, you love your men's, you love your daddies, you love your brothers, you love your sons. Get them in that hospital to get this done and to get it out the way. Let's get it out the way. Because, like I said, I didn't like going to the hospital. I don't like doing a bunch of stuff. But to keep myself healthy, I'm going to do it. Because, yeah, I keep myself healthy. But what else out here? These stupid ass people that's robbing, killing, raping, doing all kinds of crazy things. So we got a bunch of shit to go against. But as far as our health, let's try to keep that together. We got it. We the only people here. And if y'all keep on, y'all gonna let these youngsters take over, and they is not playing. They don't give a damn. Listen, understand. Health is your main thing to live here for your loved ones. So I thank y'all for all tuning in with everything y'all have. Do I have anything else on my comment before I close out?
Nope.
Mm. Again, thank you all for tuning in, and I hope every woman, every man go out there and get themselves checked out. Get your annual physically, check out. Like, you remember back in the days when we had to go to school, if you played sports and you had to get checked out to, play sports or whatever.
They still do
Okay.
that.
Yeah. See? Been out of school a long time. But the thing is, just, love yourself. You put insurance on your car, put insurance on your life. Love yourself, take care of yourself. And those men that don't want to go out there and get the test, try to show them some love, show them support to get this done, because it's very crucial. Like I said, cancer is a silent killer. So, love them, show them that you love them and support them, and get them in there. Okay? Take care of your sons, your dad, the men in your life. Women's, go out there, get your mammogram, pap smear, and everything. Knock that out. Get your annual checkout. And thank you all for tuning in. I hope this enlighten y'all and educate y'all on what you need to do as far as your health, because like I said, without you're gonna be missing. It's only one you unique, you your own person. So just show love and give love. And I want to give this time out to say thank you, Heather, for doing a great job. She's really good. She's coming up, y'all. It's gonna turn into that female thing. Ooh, She ain't gonna like that.
We're gonna have to get rid of the boys.
Hey, look, JD ain't gonna like that.
I know.
but, but anyway, thank you all for tuning in. Please subscribe, support us on Instagram. Oh, it's so many. Just look us up. YouTube, you know us. We've been rocking this for about almost a year now. So you love us. Please keep supporting us and showing us love and tuning in with us. And thank you all for all y'all support. And again, please y'all, stay healthy, stay loved. Thank you. Slym